Hey everybody, it's Ben, and I'm back once again with another video for you guys. Today I'm going to give you my quick thoughts on Wonder Woman, issue number 3 from DC's Rebirth Initiative, written by Greg Rucka with artwork by Liam Sharp and colours by Laura Martin. Apologies for the glare in advance. So the story picks up right after the events of the previous issue with a team up between Diana and Cheetah. This issue really explores the relationship and the past history between Diana and Cheetah in a really interesting way, in that we don't get the full-fledged or full-blown history between Wonder Woman and Cheetah, but we do get treated to snippets of it, which I think is a lot more interesting, and I really hope that Greg Rucka and the creative teams on this book will eventually further flesh out the history between Wonder Woman and Cheetah in the next few issues, particularly for those of us who maybe are not as familiar with not just the character of Wonder Woman herself, but also Wonder Woman's long-time Rogues Gallery members and the interesting relationships that Diana has with members within her Rogues Gallery, particularly with this issue, which really explores the fact that once upon a time Cheetah and Diana were actually friends, and Greg Rucka and Liam Sharp and Laura Martin all do a masterful job of really conveying the fact that even though these two are now enemies, they do genuinely still care about one another. I mean, both Diana and Cheetah really do genuinely tear up when they are, conversing about the fact that, Cheetah feels that she was abandoned by Wonder Woman and sort of abandoned to her fate, if you will, when she was cursed by this ancient deity into being turned into the cheetah, and obviously being cursed with this insatiable hunger for human flesh. And Cheetah actually gives Wonder Woman a ultimatum. She says to her, "Look, I'll help you find Themyscira, provided you help me kill the deity that turned me into the cheetah and cursed me with this insatiable hunger in the first place." So it'll be interesting to see if Rucka and the creative team on this book do carry on this plot point between Cheetah and Wonder Woman, essentially going out to get revenge on this deity for having turned Barbara Ann or Cheetah into this creature that she's now become in the first place. We also pick up with Steve Trevor and his unit, with Steve vowing to bring back the daughters of the villagers that he and his unit were sent to help during the events of the previous issues. I've got a funny feeling that Steve and Diana's paths are going to cross in present day at one point or another, and it'll be interesting to see how well Rucka and friends will explore the relationship between Diana and Steve in later issues of the series. I have to say the artwork and the colouring by Liam Sharp and Laura Martin, respectfully, are absolutely phenomenal throughout this series. This issue in particular is probably my favourite issue in terms of seeing how great Liam Sharp's artwork really is, and you really get the feeling that Liam obviously spent a lot of time with putting the issue together artistically, and obviously Laura Martin must have spent equally as long with, I imagine, painstakingly providing the colours and the colour palette for this issue, which, believe me, once you've seen the interiors, the artwork on the front of the cover actually does match the interiors on the inside, and it looks absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to see more of the present day storyline. Nothing against Nicholas Sharp and the colorist on the Year One storyline. Those issues are beautifully illustrated as well, and obviously illustrated and colored. But this issue in particular just really highlighted what a good creative team can really bring to a book, in terms of the overall aesthetic and the way that the issue is brought to life through a really, really good colorist. Once again, the writing and the storytelling by Greg Rucka are absolutely stellar and fantastic, matched equally by the absolutely phenomenal artwork by Liam Sharp and the colors by Laura Martin. Really, really enjoyed this issue. I cannot wait for the next issue of Wonder Woman to come out. It's been a long time since I've actually been excited to read a Wonder Woman series from the beginning. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed Brian Azzarello's run initially up until maybe the third or fourth volume in trade, But it's really interesting to see that Greg Rucka once again just doing a masterful job of writing, really strong, you know, female lead characters and putting not so much his own spin on them, but he's also bringing uh, his own sensibilities and his own sort of masterclasses in how to write really strong-willed, independent female characters that people can relate to and people can genuinely look forward to reading their adventures, issue to issue or bi-weekly at the moment in the case of DC's double shipping every month. Um, so thank you everybody for watching. I hope you'll enjoy the video. As always, feel free to leave a like or dislike in the um, rating system below. But as always, if you dislike the video, feel free to tell me why in the comments below. Speaking of the comments, feel free to leave a comment below if you read the issue and tell me what you think. If you're excited to see where the two storylines that are going on in Wonder Woman at the moment are going to eventually probably converge at some point or another. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two interchanging storylines will eventually converge and maybe combine into one, so to speak. As I said, really enjoying Wonder Woman thus far. And tell me in the comments below if you're going to wait to pick the series up in trade when the first arc finishes, or if you're going to go back and pick up the back issues and follow Diana's adventures from month to month. Once again, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And this is Gambit896 signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.